Jesse.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
7, Illinois, 0.
Out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So the Illinois Fighting Illini now go on offense, and they'll have it for the first time. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Sheffield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
And it didn't take long early in the game. That's the matchup everybody has their eyes on. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best DBs in the game. They're going to be going toe-to-toe all game long. That time, the defender comes away with an early win in the matchup, but the war is not over. We're going to see many more battles as this game goes on.
The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. The throw to the outside is complete. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
And this is why checkdowns are so big. There's a lot of quarterbacks in these types of situations on 3rd down. They just want to make the home run, highlight type throw. But a nice job.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to adjust the pattern. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll go to the ground. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Altmaier. Hauls it in. He makes the tackle at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and they'll have a first down.
First down, Illinois.
They'll leave it with him. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Dixon. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Gets it to him on the screen. Oh, what a cut! And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. Got out of trouble and throws. And that one's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Pressure coming. Makes the grab on the left. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Scanning the field, it's Altmaier. Throws to the tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Arkin. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
And that is a different collision. When you're trying to hit the tight end after he catches the football, this ain't a 185-pound wide receiver. Most of these guys, 240, 250, 260, try to go low, take out the...
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Inside the 50. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Rutgers! How about this defense taking one back to the house? They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Oh, they're after him. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll run it from the gun. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Scarlet Knights headed quickly to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Campbell. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Got him and nobody's close. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And the Scarlet Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Might be changing the route. The snap sets up to throw. Quick completion on the out. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. The Scarlet Knights trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rutgers.
Number 3.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Well, he did a good job getting to the middle of the field. That's where the offense wanted to attack on that play. He's just got to do a better job looking that football in.
The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. Single back formation, and they give it to him. He was searching for that 1st down marker, but he'll come up short. They stop him at the 22. It'll be 4th down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Making side adjustments here. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The offense will quickly use the timeout. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Fires to the big fella. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Caught near the sticks. It's Sheffield. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the 1st half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. And that lead grows even bigger. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign.
And the Scarlet Knights will kick it away to start the second half. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Altmaier. Rushes on him. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Going right to work up top. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He's going to take off. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account.
A shot toward the end zone. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Rides to back and leaves it. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll take it on the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Looking for space. It's Raymond. He breaks a tackle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now, because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game, because everything we're dialing up is working.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Forced out of the pocket. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Sheffield. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. The Scarlet Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. It's 2nd and 14.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter, you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Got enough space, and you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
I mean, you talk about calling a pretty good defense you feel good about, and you take away the pass, and what does the quarterback do? He pulls it down and just shows the speed, basically becomes a running back, takes it all the way to the house, and makes your defense look silly.
Illinois, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Sanders. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Makes the quick grab. Breaks into the open. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab. Illinois, after that big gainer, might want to see if that works again. Back to pass. It's Altmaier. Makes the grab. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Running to the left. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. Guys, it is Rutgers on top here at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Bring in the heat. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. A 1st down run in the red zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Here we go. Looking to throw, it's Hampton. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Wants to go up top. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And you just sort of wonder if that's some kind of moral victory from the head coach. You're not going to get shut out in front of all these eyeballs. We're just going to put 3 points up on the board. As a player, I used to absolutely hate that if I was on the losing team, because you're just trying to save face. I want to go down and try and score a touchdown. I know that the chances aren't great, but let me go out there and compete.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's caught. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
Quarterback making checks. Second down, they'll go to the air. Moves around to clear up the vision. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. So they're on the 1 yard line. The incomplete pass. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
43, Illinois, 3.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw. It's Hampton. Snagged out of the air. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. Flushed out of the pocket. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Catches it at the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, David.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game. And And the defense gets the big third down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on fourth down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continuing to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it inside the 25. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. He wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. He'll throw it. Trying to find the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Might be calling a hot route. They'll look to throw on third and goal. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And they did tack on the extra point.
Illinois, 3.
On the move from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as Yafets comes out to start the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll move the tight end. He'll try to pop the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of